It's the Frenchy and Tom show.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
One's
that's
tall,
beautiful.
the other one's just as tall.
Okay.
Not the catchy
Can
name.
you count us in, Grant?
It's big cheeks and thin cheeks.
In the hottest room in the world.
Okay, the counting didn't help at all, but big cheeks and thin cheeks. And then what cheeks would you be, Rory?
Oh, dude, I'm slapping cheeks. You know.
Clapping. He's clapping cheeks, bro.
Clapping so hard they're slapping, dude.
Clapping cheeks.
His fucking cheeks are getting domestically abused.
Who do you think's the sidekick in this situation?
You.
I would say me because I'm the furthest away. You because you're sitting closer.
Oh, no, I mean,
subtle
like-
body language.
Oh, you did
No,
take
I
off
mean
the
between the
jacket.
two of you, because someone's.
Oh, you mean like who's John Wayne to go from a really old
Who's
reference? Who's
Paul
Robin?
Schaefer?
Who's Robin?
Who's Letterman?
Who's
I mean, like I was, I'm younger than you by a lot.
Who's
now.
the maid?
Now I've
Who's
just.
Arnold
who's the
Schwarzenegger?
nanny? Who's the nanny? Fran Drescher, and who's Mr.
Yeah.
Sheffield?
Yeah, like
I'm
which-
Cece.
Rory Lowe is on the podcast. Comedian, friend, Englishman.
Sorry, I'm just laughing at Alex. He's been trying to sort the aircon out for the last 15 minutes. He hasn't quite figured it
Yeah,
out.
Alex is dressed like
some time.
Ivan Milat too. He's went to I think a themed party on Saturday night. So he's struggling. He's still in character as Ivan, struggling with aircon.
Yep.
He's
I love this so far. It's fantastic.
good, isn't it?
Yeah, like you started the show, went to introduce me, got distracted.
Yeah,
and
we
then,
probably won't come back to it
and
either.
then told the whole audience who is watching this or listening to this that can't see him.
yeah, that's why you got
A
to
gag
paint a
about
picture.
him.
Yes,
Yep.
paint a picture. But now they know what Ivan Milat looks like, so that's instantly boom.
do.
We know. And yeah, he's turned the aircon on to make it 10 times hotter. He's got it. Rory, how you going, mate?
Are you sure you're just not sweating?
Oh, always sweating.
You've done this before, but you seem a bit nervous today.
Sweating.
Oh, yeah.
220th episode got me. 30th.
Yeah.
Is that what you're on? 230.
Oh, too many 5.
Fuck.
You haven't been on in a while. You were on... What room were we in? Were we in some kind of closet last time?
We
you
were in Sam Kisiajukian's crack hardware house.
Yes.
Oh, beautiful.
In
And
his,
we had the infamous wanking story on the street you told.
I don't remember.
The car wanking street
We
story.
came on the grass. It was very
Oh,
famous.
yeah. I was like, have I been wanking in the street again? have I been corny 2012 in it once more?
You've been in a relationship since then, though, aren't you?
Yeah.
I think I was in. That was probably like a couple of days before I like proper started going out with my girlfriend.
Oh, really?
Oh,
So
and
you
we
had a big
inspired
look in the
you,
mirror after
yeah.
that incident.
Well, there was
To
like,
do on our podcast,
there
you're
was-
like, this is rock bottom.
there was two ladies in my life at that time, and obviously I've made the right choice. Yeah, I'm not wanking on the street anymore. I'm very much in love.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, very much.
beautiful.
Didn't you
awesome.
just get engaged?
Both of us.
Oh, yeah.
I
You
just talked
knew
about it a
that.
bit more.
You knew that. Don't pretend you didn't know that. You're such a liar.
It's like,
You're such
oh,
a
Tom's
liar.
getting married, so I'm going to get married too. Oh, Tom's marrying his girlfriend. I bet he married my girlfriend.
Oh, bro, just for tax reasons, you don't even need to anymore. It seems a mistake, but
You
there
guys
you
having
go.
a joint wedding? Like you get,
I
would be
would
fun.
love that.
like you walk each other down the aisle, and both your
Oh,
girlfriends are
that'd be
stood up
cool.
there. Like, fuck, what are we
Save some money too.
Yeah, you could. I'm kind of like your daddy.
And we could do like each during the vows, we each do a word,
Okay, let's
and then
try.
it's not really binding.
Let's pretend we're marrying Rory and
Okay.
we're each saying a word.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of how vows actually
To
go.
This is not going to work.
My
beautiful,
husband,
I,
love,
your,
face,
and
your.
butt.
See, we're good at this. See,
It's fucking Shakespearean, boys.
Okay.
It's
In the-
Shakespearean. it
In the
is.
year and a half since we saw
Who
you,
wrote
what have you
that,
been
Plato?
up to?
Was it Plato?
That was Plato. What have you been up to, Rory? You moved in, you're doing your shows.
Yeah,
How's
I've moved
the
in.
stand-up been going? Tell us about that.
Stand-up's been gone good. I opened for Bert. I just opened for Bert.
oh,
Holy
from
shit.
Bert and Ernie fame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was doing it again. I was on the street gigging.
No, Bert Kreischer. Is that how you say his last name? I always
Kreischer, I think.
Kreischer. Kreischer. I put an extra.
Where was
N
that
in
at?
Yeah. ICC.
6,000
Oh,
seats
wow.
or something?
Fuck.
10,000.
10,000
Holy
fucking
shit!
Yeah.
people.
Fuck, Bert's doing all right.
Yeah, he's doing well, man. So
Who
what?
knew?
Tell us about that. So is there IVs after? Is that a real thing?
I've done that with him before. Yeah.
So can you explain to everyone?
What the IV is.
Oh, like he went out to Ivy with some of the boys.
No. So
they all-
because you drink so much,
not
so
Ivy.
much.
Bert and his crew drink so much on tour, he gets IVs for everyone.
Yeah, because like you get dehydrated, so you just get like a medically induced like hydration.
Like you're in Thailand or Bali or
Or
something.
like we're recording in this room in the fucking sauna because the aircon's still not
I
fucking working.
swear it's a heater, Alex.
Yeah, what's it like
Does it
doing
feel cold
10,000
to you?
people?
It was wild. I didn't expect
No,
to do it.
doesn't feel cold.
Oh, we moved on, Tom.
Catch up, mate.
So what's it like doing 10,000 people?
Well, I mean, dude, I only found out in the morning I was going to do it.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
did
so
someone pull out?
No. So I've been messaging him on Instagram for like ages because I opened up for him like in the States in like just before pandemic. And then came out here and I saw he was coming. So I was like, hey man, like, do you need an opening act? No response. So, all right, cool. What's up? Sent him like another message. I was like, no response. And I was like, all right, fuck. And that was like 6 months ago. And so I'd sent him like maybe like 15 or 16 Instagram messages. And he's just left me on red for all of them.
He's like, I gotta block this side.
Yeah, dude, I was checking his following. So I think he's unfollowed me. Like, I think he's like, fuck this guy. And then I wake up in the morning and it's just like, hey man, you want a spot tonight? I'm like, yes. Yes. I want a
Wow.
spot.
Do you want to? I don't know if you can call 10,000 people a spot.
Yeah, just try some new stuff.
You want to jump up, bro?
Yeah, you want to drop in and do a cheeky 10 to 10?
Holy! You did 10 minutes. Holy fucking
Yeah.
That's
shit!
cool, man.
You did all the classics.
Oh man, no, I did new stuff. I did,
No, you didn't.
look at him.
No,
look at
you
him.
didn't.
No, I did all your material.
Fuck, I would love that, bro. My material would
Imagine it.
slap, bro.
Get out there,
Hey guys, I'm
girl.
Frenchy.
Oh, you make Bert Kreischer did a shoey every fucking show, bro.
Yeah, but dude, he does it, and like he's got like a real gold chain on. So
Tom bought me that one.
Dude, that's a real magic
This is
card.
a real magic harp. And Tom bought me the chain I wear on stage. It's the Shackers
Yeah,
from
it's probably real.
Yeah, from you said it was real.
Yeah, Paddy's Market.
Paddy's
so it wouldn't
Market.
be
said
fake.
real on the
Yeah,
receipt.
the guy
It said
there
real
said
gold.
real.
Well, Kreischer fucking messaged me. Okay, how long ago?
Oh.
Yeah,
back
because he was
that?
he was following you. He was following you. He's following Isaac, Kidgel, Nick Cody, me, and then he's following you. And I couldn't stop laughing when I found out he was following you.
Well, I
was like,
assume
that's
it was
so funny.
I
dude.
assume he
I
was
like,
like
that's so funny.
trying to get someone to open for him in Australia, and then he's like saw enough of my videos. Like, I don't want this guy to steal the limelight.
Oh, is that what
Yeah,
happened?
that's what could. Because he wrote, I come into Australia in April, and I was like, fuck yeah, bro, the shoey's await. Doesn't write back. I'm playing it cool. I don't want a double message.
See, that's your problem. Most of the time, you think everyone's going to offer you things, and you're too self-conscious to put yourself out there.
Also,
Bit of rejection.
Has made this on Photoshop. I'm certain of it.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
certain.
that actually has a watermark. It says Canva.
It's got stock images, just like.
well, I thought it'd be like, hey, man, do you want to open or do you want to close, maybe? Or...
You could have offered something like, "Do you
I
want to
said
grab a
offered the
beer?"
shoeys. I gave him that tip.
What, you're going to
And he's still
casually
gonna
do
run with
shoeys?
it.
He
No,
thinks you're a
well,
psycho. He's
he's
like, this guy's not playing a character.
Well,
he
I-
just wants a shoey in a corner.
I thought it'd be like, thanks for the tip about the shoeys. I've asked around, and that's a great thing for a fun drinking comedian to do. I'm indebted to you. Would you like to open?
I don't. If you were expecting a message that long back, I think you were mistaken. That's a
Yeah.
long message. It's more of a phone call.
Looking back on it, could have played it differently, but it's hard, man. Because we're all in relationships. We don't have that same nervous energy from texting girls. You know, we're like, is she going to write back? Is this a good thing to write back? So now we get it from texting other comedians we haven't met yet.
He didn't message girls. Dude.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
He says message. He yelled at them from cars.
It's just like, yeah, message girls.
Bro, how do you know if they're up if you don't
I
message
reckon
them?
you probably have the worst. Like if you weren't
Yes.
as like I
Yes.
guess known on
Yes.
on Facebook and stuff. That like people, you would never get laid. Like no one would ever come near you. Just as like a person, like you're one of the ugliest people I've ever seen in my entire life. It's like you and Kyle Legacy are like battling it off for like ugliest cunt with jokes.
I'm not denying anything he's saying right now. Thank fuck I got.
Dude, you know what I mean? Like, if he wasn't funny, and even then, that's debatable. Like,
I wasn't expecting the roast. I'd love to see it.
You'd just be in calls, packing bags.
I did say he should write
No one loves me, dude.
I did tell him he should write a series where he's a trolley pusher because it's like
the trolley
Dude, he
boy.
can get so many trolleys. You know what I mean? It'd be the best thing.
he wouldn't need those bungee cords they have.
Just put his long arm. You'd be able to pull him in with your fingernails, you grotty cunt. I reckon you'd be pulling him in, dude.
Thanks for the seltzer. That was good.
Because like you're pretty, like he's pretty.
I agree. No, I completely agree with
He's
you.
a good-looking
I
guy.
agree with you, Rory. I couldn't.
Thank you, Rory.
Yeah,
I
like
would
he's-
like rebuttal.
Cute.
I would rebuttal and say you've got bedhead right now.
You
know
have
what I mean?
food on your
I
face.
would.
Like there's actually food on the
no,
side
Tom,
of your
you're
face.
supposed to check it.
You know what I mean?
Tom's
You know what I
supposed
mean,
to
dude?
check my
Like,
face like a
actually
monkey and
can't
pick
see
it
it.
out.
I
and
actually
eat it.
can't
Yeah, he's wiped it off now. But we've been doing this for 15 minutes, and I've just been like, when do I pull out the food on the face card?
I've done that.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
done
You
that
do
to him
this.
before.
Yeah,
actually.
Tom waited 50 minutes to tell me I had something in my teeth once, one podcast. Right at the end. I'm like, why didn't you tell me that earlier?
Tell you what, it wasn't.
banter.
Wasn't pussy in there, was it?
But,
No.
you know, is it? It wasn't. What, there wasn't pussy in my teeth? Is that what you're saying?
No, there's not. There's never any.
That doesn't even make sense. But you know those animals that groom other animals. I think they're like monkeys, and they go through and they pick and they eat the lice. That's what Tom usually does to me before the podcast. I sit
But
in front
mainly
of him.
pubes.
Yeah, he takes
Yeah.
brushes the pubes
Extra
off my
attention
mouth.
there. So 10,000 people.
Yeah, 10,000 people.
Goes from me talking about Rory going, you did 10,000 people, great opening for Bert,
Yeah.
to how do you ever get laid, Frenchy?
Yeah.
You ugly Carl Legacy motherfucker. Threw Kyle under the bus from nowhere.
Yeah, no, but like
He's a big fan too.
he was
not
already
gonna be
under the
happy.
bus.
He actually got laid a few times from our podcast. He likes to tell people.
Oh, dude.
I know.
Like,
I
let's
don't
be
know.
honest. I don't think a lot of the viewers and listeners of this are that good looking. Are they?
Oh, that is
You know
not
what I mean?
true. We have hotties, bro.
Yeah?
You don't even know.
Yeah.
You
Bunch
don't
of hot
even
dudes.
know.
There's like 5 hot people.
we
who
got
listen
hot
to
chicks
this.
listen too, bro. We've talked to them in
Yeah,
real
I'm
life.
saying 5 people total.
Nah, we got the best looking podcast
Yeah.
fans in the game.
5 hot people.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, maybe the ones that like Tom's stuff.
Yeah. Tom brings them in.
Tom's bringing in good-looking, wholesome young ladies.
Bro, you should
And I've
have
seen your crowd, bro. I was in Melbourne.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
at the Comics Lounge
Let's
every
hear
night
about
during
this.
your show. And I do the first night. It's like a Wednesday or whatever. And like I walk in, like I'm doing the show afterwards. There's like an hour gap, and Frenchy's fans to start coming out, right? And it's like, oh, looks like a few people left their teeth in the room. Like, I swear to God, there's people coming out. Like, there's not a lot of dental work happening with
Yeah,
Frenchy's
right.
crowd on a Wednesday, dude. And they were so lit, and like they're all like trying to jump the line to get a photo with Frenchy, and I'm like, Jesus Christ! I mean, if they want a photo, they must be on meth. It wasn't just. It wasn't the teeth thing that gave him away. It was like they really like him. And fuck, drug addicts. And then the best thing is like there's these 4 dudes like all tattooed up to the neck. Everyone else is kind of left and they're about to start the next show, and so they've kind of asked everyone to
Oh,
leave. So
this
everyone's leaving
night.
now.
Okay, I know what you're saying. Now.
And there's just like 4 dudes just with like beers, just like
Shaking them
like,
up.
Oh, no.
Shaking them
and just
up.
spraying like other people that are
In the
just,
crowd?
Like,
Oh,
this
wow.
Just
is
randoms. Just randoms. Like they're at a club.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they're popping bottles.
But it's just like
Popping bottles
popping
in the
VVs.
ice. Yeah.
And then
They had to
Frenchy,
get kicked out, yeah.
Frenchy comes up to me
no.
and goes, "See that man? Fuck! I bet you wish you had my crowd." I was
I
like,
did not say that.
like,
That
no,
is a
don't.
lie. That's a lie.
I don't think he'd lie about that.
Yeah, dude, I haven't told a lie
There's
the
no
whole time I've been on
way.
this microphone.
I was like, yeah, you wish you
Been
had
preaching
this.
the truth. That's what I've been doing, dude.
Oh, fuck. So, yeah, because you were hosting the show on after me, so we got to hang out every night in Melbourne, which was the funnest part of
Yeah.
You're probably all night getting to see me do my thing.
I just like talking
taking
to Kieran.
notes.
I like talking to Kieran lines.
Oh, we love
It's
Kieran
so
Lyons.
much fun to talk to.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Kieran, how's your day going? Dude, that's how he talks.
It's
all the
kind
time.
of yeah.
Every time he talks,
I've heard him talk like that.
Oh my goodness, Rory coming armed today.
I like it. Rory's
You're like a
bringing the
school
fire.
shooter today,
Yeah.
Rory. You brought in a semi-automatic,
Yeah.
and everyone
Oh,
everywhere
dude.
can get a piece of lead.
So you were hosting a show. Let's. Who was the worst?
Dude, but this is the thing right now. Everyone who doesn't know who Kieran Lyons is like, is he taking the piss out of a deaf dude? Like,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
not deaf. He's a regular person. Just every now and then he just slides into like, oh yeah, man, oh, no, and then you know, like we went to the strippers, but like I didn't want to really go to the studio. It's like sometimes I spend too much money on there, you know, all this fucking crypto stuff's going in, you know.
He does like crypto.
He does like crypto. Okay, I'll agree with you on that one. He was wearing a Binance hat on a Saturday night.
Isn't that the one that got banned or whatever?
I'm not
No.
sure. They're all getting
okay.
banned. And he's
Yeah.
telling me about how Andrew Tate's pumping crypto. And if you get on his
Jesus.
mailing list, he'll give you the tip early.
Why would
I think he was
joking?
I
It's hard
think
to
so.
tell.
Yeah, no,
But
no,
also-
man, let's hear that, man.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you joking or you having a stroke?
Oh man.
But thank you for the seltzers.
Oh no, you're welcome. I thought I was gonna drink them all.
Oh yeah,
myself,
you got
but-
kind of.
Who would
fuck
be
you.
okay? Because one of your reps in the industry is you're the loosest comic in Australia. But
I mean,
you
I
can.
think that title's given to somebody
Yeah.
else.
No,
and
that's-
it didn't
that's
work
Shooter
out
Williamson.
very well.
No,
dude.
no,
Like,
no,
let's be
okay.
honest.
Loosest Aussie bloke ever.
Okay.
Let's
Second
maybe
loosest.
not throw me in the same.
Okay,
fucking
Loosest
thing,
Australian, not originally from Australia.
You're very good at drinking and doing shows. We'll
like
put it like
drinking,
that
I like
way.
doing
What about
shows.
you versus Kreischer, who can drink and perform at the top of their game?
Oh man, he can like really drink.
It's not an act.
No, like he can like really, really drink.
How many does he do pre-show? You reckon?
Like he drinks double vodka sodas.
Oh,
So
yeah,
like
keep that figure.
Yeah, every drink that he has is like
That's
it's-
a rough
it's-
drink. The
it's
soda
2
doesn't
shots.
cover the vodka.
Yeah,
does
there's
it?
no lime in it either. It's just like fucking
No
boom
calories,
rough.
bro. Keep cooking.
and
There's
so-
still calories in it.
Like when we
Vodka
right,
has calories.
when I was touring in the States with him, it'd be like we'd get to the city that we were in, and then we'd get to the bus, and then we'd get some food, and we'd probably have a couple beers, and that'd be like 3. So he'd probably start drinking like 3. Which is kind of like, you
It
know,
was
that's
like-
how I'm,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just saying, you know
Yes,
what I mean?
you
Yeah,
are.
I mean, like, yeah, it's 3 now, so. And so they would do that, and we drink for a while, and then I guess we go back to like the room or like the bus, and we might keep drinking there. If we're all together, we were drinking, and then he'd be on. Obviously, like we go do sound check, we'll have a drink backstage, and so he's having like doubles with each of these drinks. So he's like 10 drinks in before we got to, I guess, sound check. And then we'd like have a couple more, and then he'd have like a couple on stage. And so like in the bus, on the tour bus, there was 30 bottles of vodka.
Holy
Just like the freezer was just
shit.
full of ice
Yeah,
and
wow.
Tito's. Yeah. And so he could drink,
He
and he
can
can
put
eat
it
as
down.
well, dude. Like
He'll-
that's another thing. I can't, like I don't eat, you know. And, like,
Just drink.
yeah, dude, I drink,
Drinking
and the
man.
only thing I eat comes in a very tiny bag. And it's-
Little takeaway.
a little tiny bag.
Little doggy bag.
He was like your sensei. He taught you, and now at
Well,
some point,
It was nice to kind of like, because I like my style of like doing comedies. I like telling stories about like, you know, the Samurai Boys and like getting fucked up and doing wild shit. And like you got to go do it to do the to get the jokes.
To
You can't
get
just
the
like
good
sit down and be like,
stories.
I'm a writer of hilarious.
You need the inspo.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
Problem is, when
yeah.
I get loose, I don't remember anything, so I think it'd be a bit. I'd have to have someone, a scribe,
yeah.
follow me on a night out and
who
write
can
down what I
explain
do.
your flashbacks.
Which is actually the worst thing when you got a mate who wasn't drinking and he remembers everything and he starts telling you, like, I don't want to know that I did that.
Yeah, fuck it. Lewis Spears could get it too. Is that
Oh,
what I'm talking about?
yeah.
'Cause that's what he's like.
Yeah, because he doesn't drink.
dude.
So he's just like a
Drink.
memory bank.
Yeah.
Memory bank.
He'll just
dude.
be like, dude, you started eating from other people's plates. And you're like, I don't want to know that.
Yeah. You're
Keep
like,
it to yourself.
Yeah, fucking get drunk so I can forget.
Yeah.
Is it fun being on a tour bus?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Would you get one for Australia if you could? If someone was like, "Here's a tour bus, go on a tour in Australia."
If let's say logistically it worked, and like there was like
Yeah.
actually more cities in between the major cities,
yeah, it's pretty spread out.
I would
here.
100% do that.
It would be fun, eh?
It'd be so sick. Just get like 3 of the boys in a fucking dished out Winnebago,
Yeah.
and just like hit the road,
would
and
be
just
funny.
like just every night, just doing fucking an hour across the whole country,
Yeah.
and then like just getting back in the van and just being like, boy,
It would be funny to do that,
like a bus, like a full bus.
Yeah, that'd be a cool series, but you literally
Bean
went
bags.
to almost every town. So you'd go to towns with like 500 people, like real small
Yeah,
towns,
yeah,
and you
yeah.
still have to bring a fire show to like the locals.
And
That'd
Yeah,
be cool.
and the show's called like I've Been Everywhere, Man.
Oh, that's good.
Okay.
That's the theme song.
I don't hate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean you do it pretty much. You go
Yeah,
everywhere.
well,
Yeah,
You
we
do
could,
go
we could probably
everywhere.
get a bus next time.
Yeah.
It'd take a while, wouldn't it?
French-
You'd be like, "Oh, we're going to Adelaide. See you in like fucking 12 hours."
Yeah, but that's why you got to plan it out really well, and then you got to stay on the road. That's the only other problem.
Rory's gonna roast you.
Okay, go for it.
Frenchy's bombed in more Australian cities than the Japanese.
Well, they only bombed Darwin, so that's all right.
Yeah. Where did we bomb? We bombed a few places, to be honest.
We bombed in Mikadara.
We
bombed
in a
everywhere,
few
man.
more. I
Yeah.
bombed everywhere, man.
Is this meant to be playing? And by the way,
What's your worst bomb?
Worst bomb? There's definitely a few. Hey, I had one time where I think I was like first starting off, and we were doing a gig in like it was like 4 hours outside of Perth. And-
What, Geraldton?
Not even. It was like something in between. It was called Minganoo. All right, but
that's
it's
racist.
called Minganoo, but it's
Can't
spelled
say that.
Mingenew. So it's spelled Mingenew.
Oh.
Yeah.
at least
so-
it's new. It
Yeah.
wouldn't smell too bad.
Yeah, we're in the car with Mike Goldstein, and Mike G goes, "What was Pussy Fresh taken?" I was like, "Dude, that's so funny." Just classic
That's
tour
Open
bus
with
banter
that.
right there.
Open with that.
Yeah, you gotta.
And so I'm doing this gig. This gig is at a tractor expo. All right.
yeah.
And before we take the stage, there is a children's fashion show.
Oh no.
Yeah, dude. So we don't even have a stage. We're stood on the end of like a runway that like 4 and 5-year-old kids have just walked up and down. I assume the town's children have just walked up and down modeling, I don't know, some chick who's going through a divorce's cardigans.
Oh, my
In
goodness.
Mingenew, right? And they get off, and the only people that left are kind of like old, like nanas and granddads who have just watched their kids do the thing. And then I'm up there, and I'm just absolutely tanking it.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, it's
Um,
hard.
It's hard to do stand up with a boner.
Yeah.
I thought you said it was a tractor festival, not a attractive festival.
The kids got off, and then we got off.
I rip him so hard, he just starts saying I'm a pedo to all his listeners.
I was waiting for it. You
He's like-
set it up perfectly,
He's
bro.
like, I even
If you're not
saw
going to
you.
take the low-hanging fruit, we're gonna.
I even
You
saw
set it
him.
up. I was waiting for it.
Now
I mouthed pedo at him. No, because you said the only people left were the kids' grandparents. I'm like, and the pedos. The town pedos would have been.
Oh, is that what you were saying? I thought you were queuing me for your jokes.
Hey, Tom.
It's called set up for a pedo.
I'm gonna
Oh,
do
yeah.
the pedo
We
stuff.
were ready. We were ready. Well, if you weren't going to take it, we were. But anyway, you're straight after you're doing your set.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do like 25 minutes in front of these Gertrudes, just like, just eating dicks, dude. And then I was like, "This is how I'm gonna close." I'm like, "Yeah, maybe if any of you got your pussy eaten every now and then, you'd feel better about this." Like they were old women. I'm very young at this point. I'm like
Yeah.
22, 23, and I'm like, I just don't know how to deal with like crowds not liking me. So I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah, just panic.
Oh,
panic and
yeah.
just like,
Just turn on them.
maybe you should not get any pussy.
You got old ninjas.
And it's just like, yeah, all these like Bethany's and Gertrudes and fucking just Juliana's just absolutely having a
Get your
fucking
pussy
good
eaten, you
old
fucking
dirty
losers.
stare at me, bro. Big old fucking.
That's rough.
And then you had to stay around that town for the night.
Well, yeah, we were at a tractor expo. I couldn't leave.
That's the worst. Like after a bomb, you want to leave as quickly as possible.
Yeah, it was brutal.
Yeah, that is hard.
Like, also, would love to watch me do it though.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, I love
watching someone else
I
bomb.
love watching someone bomb.
Do you remember any great bombs you've watched?
That's when you reach the next level is when you embrace the bomb and bomb with class.
Oh yeah, no, I still don't like it.
I really like watching Amos Gill bomb.
Oh yeah,
Because he just
goes hard at him.
Because he's like, oh, all right, fuck it, you're not getting my material. I'm just gonna say some of the most horrendous shit I can think of. Like pretty much, like dude.
it makes me so uncomfortable when comics go like that. Though, when they go like
I
this,
love that.
when
love
they go
that.
full suicide bomber.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, people have to go on after you,
Yeah,
man,
dude,
and they just like start roasting the crowd.
Yeah, but you go better with them doing that. Can't be worse.
Yeah, true.
I've seen a few good bombs. I saw Steve Hughes one time throw a microphone at someone in the audience.
Oh really?
Yeah, that was great. Dude.
Cordless, or did he throw it and kind of retract it back?
It had a cord. We were in about 3 hours outside of Perth, where obviously the best fans are. And it's me, Steve Hughes, and Reese Nicholson.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so I've a group of people who all get along very well. You know what I mean? Very different people.
Yes.
And so Steve's like being like chilling. I'm MC. I'm like 3 or 4 years in, so I've only really got half an hour, 40 minutes max, right? I do about 15, 20 before Reese, and then Reese gets on, does half an hour, kills it, break. Awesome. I get up, I do maybe 10. I'm like, this crowd's hot. We're ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, we're bringing on Steve Hughes. So Steve Hughes comes on. Someone heckles him in the first 3 minutes, and then he goes, what the fuck is this shithole? I don't want to be here. I did the Apollo. Fuck you, cunts.
Oh, wow.
And then he throws the microphone like into the crowd and just storms off the stage. And I have to get back on because I'm emceeing and I'm like, bring the mic up. And I'm like, ladies and gentlemen, Steve Hughes.
Just give it up for
I
him.
love that.
And then I'm looking across at Riggs. I'm like, what do I do? He's like, you go. I'm like, all right,
Oh,
sick.
no.
So like,
Crowd work.
I have to do like 40 minutes of headline material, which
Yeesh.
I didn't have
Yes.
5 minutes of.
Yes.
And so I got up there and bombed. That was a good bomb.
Yeah, but it was the assist from him really threw you.
Is that when the drinking started?
No, I started drinking ages ago.
I think the thing is you just got to embrace the bomb. You
Yeah.
just got to realize it's happening. There's
Yeah.
nothing you can do about it.
Oh, dude, there's a moment where you go, I'm bombing out.
Yeah.
Like, I have that like
crowd
every
is
now and then. I get up
cold.
and I'm just like, oh, because I had a cheeky bomb like a couple of weeks ago. I got up there just like not having fun, like crowds like boo, like fuck you. They're not actually booing, but like the energy is like
Yes.
we
Yes.
don't want to be here.
Yep.
We want to eat our salad, and and you just get this moment where you go, I'm bombing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You feel the air suck out of the room.
But it's so much fun. Like you get like this kind of like cheek because I've done it for ages now. I've bombed I've bombed everywhere, man. You know.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
And so you get to this point now where you're like, I kind of like it because like you get this
I'm
excitement.
not there yet.
You get this excitement where you're like, oh, I wonder if I could turn this. Like, how do we turn
Oh, yeah.
this?
It's a
Yeah, you
challenge.
start ripping on your own bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just and usually you make sure the crowd knows that it's their fault. That's what I do. No, I say you say stuff. Oh, then usually this joke goes better. But then again, sometimes I get crowds that get comedy, so that's fine.
Yeah, that's good.
No, you pick it on your own crowds.
Nah, then my crowds are good. I'm saying comedy nights, bro. My crowds are fine. Don't worry about that.
Comedy nights. Why you say it like I run these comedy nights?
Yeah, you do. You
Yeah.
are
You-
the
you
face.
emceed it.
You are the
Yeah.
face.
I'm the face of which
You are
comedy
the
nights?
face. Magic.
Magic.
Yeah.
That's a good room, actually.
Magic Johnson.
Magic.
His room.
Yeah,
It's rough.
it's
Dude, I did my first MCing gig. Like, I don't think I've actually MC'd. I was on the way to the gig being like, I don't think I've actually done this.
oh.
And it was a fucking tough room.
Where
it was
was it?
in
Was it-
Newcastle.
Oh yeah, like
At
the
a
one
pub?
upstairs.
It wasn't the Newcastle
Was it the
Comedy
comedy club?
No,
Okay, just
it was
at
just
the
a gig.
A random pub.
Oh fuck.
Random pub. I think they do comedy once a month or something like that. So it's not common.
Yeah.
and no front row except a guy in a wheelchair, severely disabled, and his 2 carers. That's the front row.
That's how disabled he was. He had two.
2 carers.
Wow.
Two.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it,
They were
yeah.
Eiffel towering over him to do stuff. I don't know. And so that was a tough start, but he liked to talk. So I was kind of getting like, it wasn't heckling, but it felt like heckling.
So you
So I had to go hard. Nah,
It's just-
to prove a point. I had to cut him down. You know.
so it's just sorry. You're MCing. How many people are there in total?
It's one of those gigs where there is a lot of comedians, like maybe 12 comedians
No,
outdoing the crowd. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
they're in the
There's-
crowd.
No, they're probably more than the crowd. They're
Yeah.
in there, but they're at the back. Then there's probably matching audience, but spread out.
Yeah. So you've got like what 10 comics and like
12,
9.5
9.
audiences.
Yeah,
Yeah.
depending if you count carers full.
Yeah,
Which
no,
he doesn't.
you don't because they don't pay for ticket.
Nah, yeah.
So
I think it was free.
yeah,
Comedy night.
okay.
So yeah, it was rough, man.
Do you remember any joke he did that was just like?
Oh, fuck. I think I asked the guy sitting with him because I was like, surely they're not both carers. So I was like,
dark.
what do you do? And he's like, ask someone else, mate.
What do you mean ask someone else?
That was his response, and I was like,
And did you stay on him?
no, because I hate when people do that. Because this one guy did that to this one person. Oh, no. Then there were nurses, and I was like, any good nursing stories? They're like, can't talk about that. It's confidential.
Oh, well.
Oh wow.
And then another comedian, I already got that, and I was like, fuck, this crowd sucks. And then another comic just kept asking the same person for about 5 minutes, and he's like, I'm not going to tell you any stories. Kept trying, and it never went anywhere.
You know it's a big bomb when even telling the story bombs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It felt like this. It felt like
Yeah, I
this.
was like,
God,
okay.
I
This is
feel like
actually,
come on,
this is actually a bigger
Next.
crowd than I had.
Next.
This is more attention.
Dude, Alex's face when you're like, yeah, he was in a wheelchair, he was severely disabled. And Alex like, no, everyone change the subject. I thought Kieran was here.
I think he started turning up the heat on the aircon.
Oh,
It's like, it's too cold in here.
No, that's you just sweating telling that story, bro.
Oh, it was
And
bad.
didn't you go do that gig on your birthday?
No, it was the day after.
Oh, yeah, because last week it was Tom's birthday, and we
Yeah.
forgot to talk about it on the podcast.
I forgot. I keep forgetting it's my birthday, to be fair.
No, don't fucking say that dumb shit. People say that. Oh yeah, I forget it's my.
You're a
oh,
young
well,
man.
you forget Christmas as well.
You're
you
a young man,
You forget.
Rory.
But Christmas is for everyone. Birthday is just for me.
Exactly.
And I don't care.
So why do you forget that one?
Oh,
I don't
you
know.
won't forget. You won't forget now because we have a present for you. Bring in the present.
No way. Flowers. Oh my god.
He's got flowers
and
some
mini
cupcakes,
Yo, this is the
And-
gayest present I've ever seen in my whole
and
life.
a Woman's Day magazine. A Woman's Day
Oh
magazine.
wow, was that already here? Or you
Happy
bought this?
25th, Tom.
Oh, thank you.
That's dope.
I feel bad for not getting Rory something.
Sorry, I'm gonna eat some of these cakes.
Oh yeah.
It's not his birthday.
All
He
right.
gets the
Some
gift
birthdays
of
boys.
He gets the gift of our company.
That's
So,
nice.
I take it you don't have like. Are you like a birthday week?
Oh, absolutely not.
No,
I'm
you don't do
barely.
that.
I'm one of those guys who doesn't
Yeah.
tell people he knows.
He's
so,
a birthday
so they
minute.
don't talk to me.
The minute he was born, you can say happy birthday.
I think
Until
I-
then, it's over.
Did you have a traumatic childhood and it takes you back
Probably.
there? Is that what the
Nah, I
issue
think
is?
it was all right. They say if you don't remember, it was probably good,
yeah.
unless you repressed
Yeah,
it. So
but
it's a
every
bit of
time
a
you walk past
double-edged-
a letterbox, you cry.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
his
absolutely.
mum has a very large
where's this going?
womb because his head stretched it out, so he was
Oh,
just
yeah.
bumping on the way down. Like he really
Yeah.
caught
Oh,
some
dude.
knocks.
She had twins later
Yeah.
after me.
I
They
like-
just fucking fell out in the
Slid
toilet.
out. They slid out.
Unlike Frenchy's mum, who just pushed him out like a pencil.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's like I was doing a pin drop at a pool.
After she had
No
to,
splash.
yeah, she had to get the drugs just to put a tampon in after. Nah, it didn't work.
Oh yeah. That's,
okay.
that's
We
what
get
it-
into
that.
that's
Flashbacks
the
to
gear.
Newcastle.
That's the gear from
We
Newcastle.
get
Oh.
just eat the feelings away, Tom. Go
Oh,
on,
God.
have them.
Good. I'm glad you got to do some MCing, bro. MCing's the worst. You think
don't know if
MCing's
I'll
going to
be
be
rushing to
good
do
when
it.
you're starting out. You're like, can't wait till I'm an MC. Worst gig of the night.
I like it.
I
Do
hate
ya?
it.
Yeah, I like it.
I hate it.
It's good.
Because you got to set everyone up for them to succeed. You got to get the crowd ready, get them all hot, and then they come on and they got 10 minutes of their best shit, just destroying. Like,
5
yeah,
minutes.
Dude, it's easy. Hi, my name's blah, blah, blah. Welcome to the show. We got a bunch of comedians in the back. They're all very funny. Make you feel welcome. Big applause. I'm going to do some test jokes. Here's some jokes, and we'll bring on your act. Jokes, haha, very funny. Continue. Done.
Okay, and then
Yeah.
Extra couple $100 on
And
top of
then-
everyone else.
and then a local just absolutely starts rinsing a guy's material, and he doesn't handle it very well and leaves the stage after a minute and a half. Then you go on.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's why not everyone can do comedy. and then you just proceed.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, there you go.
That guy just kills himself on the way up.
Yeah, go on, throw out more. Let's throw out some MC scenarios, and
that's
I'll
his
tell you how I
origin
riff
story.
out of them.
That was the plot of the Joker, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it was.
yeah.
With Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah,
He bombs at a comedy room and then decides to kill everyone.
like I said, it's not for everyone.
Yeah.
You know
Some
what I mean?
people take over
Yeah,
Gotham.
some people can't handle it and then go kill people, and you know what? You're shit at writing jokes. That's what it comes down to.
Or delivering them. Some people are great writers, just can't deliver.
Yeah. You're like the postman of comedy, though. You're always delivering out your
Aye,
friendship.
there you go. Look at that.
He's back on his side.
Oh, gave me a compliment. 1 in 40 minutes.
Because he saw the good boys get presents.
Yeah, yeah.
Should we get into some stories?
Yeah, let's get into some stories.
Alex, do the jingle. Sing this jingle
Aye,
for Rory.
He's been working on it for
dude, I
ages.
thought we were just going to. I was going to tell you a story about how I got arrested for espionage in Adelaide.
Yes.
No, don't run a full bit on us, bro. I've seen it.
No, I'm not going to tell you the whole bit, but I can tell you the story. He hasn't heard it.
I haven't heard it.
It's a bit he does on stage.
Oh,
Yeah,
the smoke
see?
behind.
No, I mean, like I can tell you
He's
the
getting
actual
revenge
story.
now.
I can tell you the whole. I can tell you the real
Okay,
story.
tell us.
Yeah, but you know how like Jimmy Fallon will set someone up and be like, "Oh, so I heard you have a story about getting arrested for espionage," and then they launch into like a 4-minute rehearsed bit.
Yeah, I'm
We
ready.
don't want that. We want to.
You want unrehearsed.
We want it.
You want me to
not
forget?
like you
you
do
want me
on
to forget the whole
not
thing.
like
and
you
make it
do
up
on
to
stage though.
Okay.
When did it happen?
In March.
Oh, so that was pretty much the first time you did it on stage when I saw it.
Yeah.
Oh, it was very funny. Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong.
You know why it was very funny? Because it wasn't a bit, and I just told it like it was.
It's a bit. If you do it on stage, it's a bit.
I mean, Frenchy, let's be
It's
honest.
a
I've seen
bit.
you on stage. I haven't seen many bits.
Yeah, well, just because you got naked at my show and showed everyone your bits.
yeah.
I feel like I'm Dr. Phil now. I'm
Bro, I
emceeing this.
got
room.
heaps of bits. I got the shoey
It's not
bit.
your baby.
Not everyone's made for podcasts,
I got the
guys.
shoey bit. I got Bert Kreischer wrote to me bit. I've got heaps of bits.
All right, are we doing the espionage
Yeah,
story?
yeah. Tell Tom.
Sorry, tell
It's
Tom.
very good. It's very interesting.
Adelaide Festival, like
Yes.
Fringe Festival. Did you ever meet George? I think you met George. didn't you?
George.
George Zach, the Greek guy.
And he's really like a funny, I don't want to say
Hilarious.
stereotypical Greek, but great accent.
Yeah.
don't
Like, Hi, my name is George.
Yeah.
No, I think I'd remember that. I don't think I've met him.
All right, so me and George, we call ourselves the Salmon Boys.
Oh no. Okay, is there a story behind that?
There is, but that is a very long
Okay.
story. Yeah. And it's also very funny. So maybe we can get to that. Yeah, a little snack while
Yeah,
you
a little
enjoy your
snack.
movie.
Yes.
And so me and George like to get like hell drunk and just go do hell stupid shit. So George, at like 3 o'clock in the morning when we were on the way to the casino, was like, "Hey, do you want to jump over that wall?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah, I want to jump over that wall." And like every time we do something stupid, we yell out, "Salmon boys!"
Oh, like silly salmon.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, I say because we swim out of mischief and we get away with it, and then we yell "Salmon boys." So I jump over this wall. I can't get back over the wall
Oh no.
because it's too high on the other side, like sunken ground. And so I have to climb a tree to jump back over the wall. And as I do it, I drop my watch. My watch breaks. I drop my watch.
Oh, no.
So I'm like, "George, we need to go find my watch." So we both jump over the wall, and we're looking like in this garden for like half an hour with our like, flashlights on our phones. Didn't know it was the Governor General's house.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so we broke into the Governor General's house and we're trying to find my watch on the ground, and just can't stop laughing. And we're so drunk, and we keep falling out of trees because we can't get back over the trees. Like, it's just like two of the drunkest people. Like, it's like, you know, it should be on four corners where it's like 2 men.
I would love to see the
suspected as
surveillance. Yeah,
terrorists.
surveillance footage.
Oh man, it's so
Have you
like
seen these men?
we tried to get it off them.
One of team players.
We did. They wouldn't let us. So we like start walking along the wall. We're like, maybe we can get to an exit. We found like a big gate. We're like, we'll climb over the gate. Right. I found my watch at this point somehow.
hell yeah.
I'm stoked. Right. So start climbing over this gate. 4 cop cars arrive in front of us.
Oh no.
And they're like yelling at us. They're like, what the fuck are you doing, man? And me and George are so drunk and we can't get out. We're like, oh, thank God you're here.
It's an improv
Like a
show.
cat in a tree.
Yeah.
Thank God you're
Yeah,
here.
thank God you're
here.
here. Grandma's been raped.
They locked us in.
Yeah. We're like, oh, can you let us out? And they're like, we can't let you out. Only the federal police.
Oh no, they're scarier.
Yeah.
They got their own uniforms and
Yeah,
shit.
and their own cars, and their cars are faster. And like, you know this about me. I don't know if you know this about me. I love fucking with cops.
Right.
Like like especially when like I've done all of my drugs and there's none left on me.
Done all my drugs.
You know what I mean?
There's
You're like,
nothing you can get me with.
You can't test in my system, you know. You know what I mean? Like, what are you gonna do? Blood test?
yeah,
No.
yeah, it's a lot of work.
Yeah,
You'll have to
dude.
wait weeks for results.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I don't know how it works.
It takes a while. Pause for dramatic effect. And so I'm fucking around with the cops, and they're like, all right, what are you guys doing behind here? And I'm like, oh, we're playing hide and seek.
They're all being full serious too.
Like, I guess you found us. Like fucking around with them. And they're like, no, this is very serious. And federal police arrive and they let us out. And they're like, we got some questions for you guys. And I'm like, I'm so fucking ready for these questions. I'm so excited, dude. I'm like, I am so excited for these questions. And he's like, all right, first, what's your name? I'm like, Rory. And he's like, where are you from? And I'm like, oh, perfect. I'm like, I'm from North Korea. And he's like, no, you're not. This is very serious. You need to tell us where you're from. And I'm like, I'm so involved in this. I'm like, how do you know I'm not from North Korea? You don't know what they look or sound like. You've never met any of them. Maybe this is what we look and sound like. It's all Western propaganda.
Nice.
Yeah. Plus also Kim, lovely guy.
First name.
First name basis. Yeah, we all know him. And he's like, man, like, come on, this is very serious, right? And George is like, hi, my name is George Zakharopoulos. I am from Greece.
No.
And he gives him the passport. And he's like, all right, that's cool. And he's like, where's your ID? And I'm like, oh no, I think I've left my ID on the other side of the wall. Like, I'll go get it. You know, and they're like, no, you won't. You're not going back in there. Like, you're under arrest. We'll send 3 federal agents in there to go find your wallet. I was like, perfect. So they go in looking for it, and then this. Well, I mean, if anyone's going to find it, they will.
Well, they didn't find Maddie McCann's.
That happened in
The
England.
AFP weren't on her. They didn't find Harold Holt.
Yeah.
They didn't find either of
Well,
them.
no one, yeah. Okay, anyway.
So far, 0 to 2 on the federal police finding stuff. And so they go through my bag, and they're like, you have a camera in your bag. Like, why do you have a camera on federal land? You're going to get done for espionage. And I'm like, oh, you know, like, I film, like, TikToks and stuff. And they're like, what? Like, you have a camera, you get done for espionage. Like, we don't even know who you are. And I'm like, I can show you my TikTok if you want.
Yeah,
Nice. Get some
Go
subs.
on. Get
I'm
the
pretty big on
subs.
TikTok, boys. And they are just like so off it. And they go through my bag and they're like, what's this? And like, I haven't seen my girlfriend in a while. So I had like a bottle of lube in my bag as well. And so,
For on the go.
yeah, dude. So
For
he,
those
like, he
walk
pulls it
wanks.
out and it's like one of those, you know, like it's like 4 Seasons one, like sensitive tingles. And it's a good one, you know, spent like $30 on it. Top quality lube. And so one federal agent is holding a bottle of lube in my hand, and 3 others are like looking for my wallet in a bush, and they're like, "What is this?" And I'm like, "It's my lube. Like, I jerk off a lot."
A lot. Whoa.
You haven't seen me on the streets?
I'm going to have to taste it to prove it's lube.
And so he like puts it back in, and he's like, "Look, man, if you don't find like your wallet, like in your ID, you're going to jail." And George is like, "Ha ha ha ha! You're going to jail. I guess you're not wanking at my house tonight." And the guy's like, "No, you're both going to jail if he doesn't find his ID." So George is like freaking out, right?
Shit.
The federal police, they come back. They're like, "We can't find his wallet." And they're like, "You're going to jail." And I'm like, "Oh no, maybe I fucked up." And then all of a sudden, 2 security guards who were inside the house, who I assume had just been watching the footage like the whole time, I was just falling out of trees and just looking like drunk cunts, come out and like whisper something to the cops, which I assume is something along the lines of, "Oh, I don't reckon these boys work for Putin."
Yeah.
And the guy's like, "Okay, all right." I yell at them. I'm like, "Where have you been? We've been trespassing for hours." And they're like, "Shut up. We need to tell you something." And I'm like, "What?" And they're like, "We're going to let you go." And George is like, "Are you really going to let us go?" And he's like, "Yeah." And George goes, "Oh, you are a terrible policeman." And then literally we get on our scooter and we ride on out of there.
The single scooter.
Yeah, scooter together. We go on
On
a
each
single
other's
scooter.
shoulders.
And we just drove on out of there, and I get around the corner and I go, "George, want to see a magic trick?" He goes, "Yeah." And I go, "Check this out." And I reach my back pocket. I'm like, I had my wallet the whole time. I just didn't want to show the cops my ID. And then he looks at me and goes, "Oh, a salmon, boys!"
Salmon boys.
That's funny. Salmon boys.
Yeah, that'd be a good TV show, like a kids' TV show.
Yeah, ABC
The
Kids.
Salmon boys.
The Salmon boys
And
always
there's like
getting
a
up to
freeze
mischief.
frame on that, and then this cool sort of rock song comes in.
Yeah.
Rock
That's
salmon.
Fuck.
It's funny, like that's so Adelaide. Like you can just jump a wall and it's the Governor General's.
Oh, dude, it's like
Oh,
next
dude.
to the casino. It's like a terrible place to put it.
That's
Well,
a bad spot.
It's what internationals actually think of Australia. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, you jumped the wrong fence. It's the Prime Minister's house.
Yeah.
I mean-
what are you doing?
That's happened before.
It happens in Canberra because everything's fucking, all the government bullshit's there, like around our schools. All
Where
the
where did you grow up in England?
Middlesbrough.
Middlesbrough. Is that a hard area or like a rich area?
It's not rich. It's like Geordie Shore kind of thing, but
Oh,
it's like a steel mill town.
Yeah, because that's the accent. Well, not it's half the accent you got is Geordie Shore, and also the way you drink is very Geordie Shore.
Yeah, I mean, we drink.
Yeah.
Like for Christmas, like I brought my girlfriend over to my mum's house and my dad's house, and my mum got her so drunk that she passed out at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
And my mum charged on until like 2 a.m.
Wow.
your old man is a football coach, isn't he?
Yeah.
I just find that very interesting. I think it's a fun little fact about you. Because he
He's staring at you like that. It's like, do the pedo thing again. Do the pedo
no,
thing.
but didn't he coach Perth Glory and did he coach Australia too? Or
Yeah,
not?
yeah, he coached Australia.
Oh, the
crazy.
glory holes.
Yeah.
I just want to say.
Glory hole. Tom can't talk about sport for longer than 10 seconds.
Look at him giggle as well.
Let's go on the trending news there. Let's go. I was going to talk about whether he wanted to play soccer growing up and learn more about Rory, but it's okay.
Nah,
Okay.
tell us a story about
Say
the old
glory
lady who fell
holes,
down some
cunt.
stairs and landed in a crocodile pit. Whee.
That does sound good.
That does sound good.
Do we have that one? No.
Yeah. So
Do the
first-
song first?
Oh, I
Trending
think
news.
Rory actually came
Oh, yeah,
up with
you
one.
prepped the
especially.
song, didn't you, for
trending-
trending news?
Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I get music? Have you got the music I
Oh,
gave
no,
you?
it's a cappella.
No, okay. All right. Trending news. News that's trendy. All the information in a tiny beanie.
Nice.
That was good. Yeah.
Trending
That
news.
was
Yeah.
really
Okay,
good.
so first article is new knitwear by Pauline Hanson has just dropped.
Oh, you've been waiting for this, haven't you? The new
What
Pauline Hanson knitwear.
knitwear?
Yes,
line?
so the One Nation leader Pauline Hanson is auctioning her collection of hand-knitted sweaters to raise funds for her legal defence against Greens deputy leader, I'm going to butcher it,
Oh,
Farouk,
no.
Say
against
it.
the Greens deputy leader.
What's his name?
Her name, sexist.
What's her name? Oh, you don't know what she's identifying as today? Fuck you.
Marine, fuck you.
Marine, fuck you.
I'll tell you what's funny. I looked at this story and I was like, why is she getting sued by this woman? Pauline Hanson tweeted her and told her to go back to Pakistan. I don't know if she's from there, but she's throwing that shit around on Twitter.
Wait, so
It was, yeah,
She
to
works
quote,
for the government.
pack your bags and piss off back to Pakistan.
Oh, pack
your bags, so she did like
bit of alliteration there.
Pakistan.
So hold on. So Pauline Hanson is selling her own knitwear
Known fashionista.
to fund her own campaign.
Fund her defense.
Defense.
Legal.
Dude, that's so funny. It's like, you know, when some people are like, oh yeah, you know, I've bought like Hitler's teapot or whatever it is. Like that's what it is. It's like just like racist memorabilia.
Yeah, you've got like a glass cabinet. Like
Yeah.
this is the
Yeah,
telephone.
This is
Russell
the
Crowe hit
gollywog.
someone
This
with.
is the gollywog that Pauline Hanson made out of knitwear. Dude.
Here's an old Australian cheese brand I used to have.
Yeah, dude. It's like Pauline Hanson's knitwear, like fucking
Dude,
hell.
that'd be a good stage
Jumper?
outfit.
Jumpers take a. Oh, yeah, I'm googling it.
How much is it to wear that on stage?
Where-
and be
do you
like,
have the- do you
Pauline
have the
Hanson
link?
knitted this.
I have a photo of,
Yeah, I wanna
and
see a
Pauline
photo.
Hanson models them as well.
Yeah,
Oh
but
my
how do
Lord.
I buy it, Pauline?
Did you have a
Hanson?
link for Frenchy to buy it?
I'll send it to you after.
I want to see this photo.
Buy.
I
Yeah,
reckon.
get it up, get it
is
up
there
for
a
us.
red one? Because you could sell it for more.
Oh, dude, she looks like the Wiggles, this bitch, dude. She's just pointing which country you've got to go back to. That's what she's doing. That way.
Go.
That way. That's where you're going. And pack your bags and go that way, dude.
She does.
Look at that. She's like hot potato, no seasoning. That's what she wants.
She's
dude.
like fruit salad, not to bully.
Yeah, yeah.
Two chugga stop the boats. Oh my goodness.
This bitch, dude, look at her. And she's proud as well.
Oh,
She's
it's
proud.
It's an auction. You've got to bid on them.
How much are they going
dude.
for? Do you reckon?
About 500
700
to 600 bucks.
Nah, next minimum bid 750, 620,
is there
650,
anything cheap?
740.
Jesus
Nothing cheaper.
Because if you got the red one, you could say it's knitted from her pubes, which might go for more if you resold it.
It's like the power racists.
Yeah, they jump on each other's shoulders.
Transform into one mega racist.
Mighty Morphin Power.
She's got stubby coolers.
It's fucking Optimus
She's
Prime
got a
time.
full op shop.
Please explain rum edition.
She has merch.
Yeah, dude, she has her own. She has her own cartoon.
$20.
Her own one.
Yeah, she has her own cartoon.
Oh my
One
god.
Nation
Can you-
stubby cooler. I've
can
got
you
the
Google
guts
it?
to say what you're thinking.
Oh,
This one's for the
bro.
gender neutral wankers. This one's for the girls. State Premier stubby cooler. ScoMo and Barnaby stubby cooler.
It's
Jackie
like it
Lambie.
just says on the stubby cooler. It just says, "Take me out and glass a lefty."
Dude,
Yeah.
that's so
Yeah,
funny.
recycle this bottle on some hippie's face.
Which, if you had to bid on one, if you had to wear one on the town,
And she
which
comes
one?
with it as well. I get the bitch.
she
you know what I
comes
mean?
with
Like,
it.
I get one of these
She's
Pauline
looking
Hansons.
thick. She got
Yeah.
them curves, bro.
Like, all right, so okay, which one are you banging? You got to pick one,
Yeah, okay.
even though it's the same woman. All right, it's Tinder, right? Which
Yeah.
one of these you want to get to swipe on one of them?
Oh, that's a good
Which
question.
one are you
That's
going?
a really good question. It's got to be one of the bottom left or bottom middle.
Yeah,
She
I'm
looking
feeling
Oh, you go on the
dumb
bottom.
left.
See, I'm hitting that
Bit
yellow
dumb
vibe,
thick,
bro.
yeah.
You like the yellow?
I'm hitting the yellow.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm feeling a little bit of top left Pauline, bro.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Watch,
that is-
not only does she hate as a sex position, but also as a political position. Top left.
Oh, he on. He on.
Wow.
He on.
Damn. Oh, someone does have the little
Oh,
wiggles.
someone's made the Wiggles
That's
hands.
great.
It's the Hansons.
Oh, Hanson.
Hanson.
Oh, that'd be cool to make a shirt that says Hanson, and it's Chris Hansen from Catch a Predator.
Pauline
Hanson.
Hanson.
Who's another one?
Marilyn Hanson.
All right, that's the end of the podcast. That's the end of the podcast.
You just couldn't think of one. At least I threw something out there.
When you say we could think of it, neither could you.
But that's why I just threw
That
out.
wasn't one.
Kept the banter going, kept the energy going.
He's like, you know what? This podcast needs more momentum.
More exactly. Thank you. That's what I was trying to do.
All right, so you're not buying one too expensive. It's
No,
a bit
I'm not
much.
spending $700, and that's someone
Supporting-
who outbid me.
Yeah.
That's also supporting her legal defense.
Oh yeah, but we support a lot of horrendous corporations with what we buy.
True.
None of them are good. But also, what's she getting sued? Is she getting sued like slander or racial
I
slander? or
think
what?
it's
Discrimination, racial
yeah,
discrimination.
What?
I mean,
It's not
how
that
many other
bad.
discriminations are there?
I think she said a lot worse things, to be honest. Out
Oh,
of all the
yeah,
things she
should have
gets
been
sued
sued
for,
more.
yeah.
She should be selling a lot more sweaters.
Yeah, but would she open up a sweatshop because she's against
Oh, hey
that's
yo,
good. That's good.
hey yo.
Foreign labour, she looking like that.
True.
No.
Oh, full
She
circle.
can do it in the back of a fish and chip shop.
Bunch of redheads.
To be honest, she has a crazy story. You know what I mean?
What is that story?
The story is that she opened up a fish and chip shop. She got pissed off at Asian people and then was like, I'm going to run for government so I can get rid of all these Asians. And you know what? She's doing pretty good. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying she's a good person at all. But in her goal, in her pursuit, in her career, like her vision board that she has at home, which is just pictures of Asians with circles and slashes through them, you know, I assume. She's getting there.
So
She's
you're
well.
saying she's achieving her dream.
You're
Yeah,
saying
like-
her
like-
10-step plan.
Like, you can definitely knock her political ideology. I don't agree with anything she says, but you cannot knock her determination and motivation, because if anyone's
yeah,
persistent,
okay.
it's Pauline.
I reckon she could do an 8 Mile style movie.
Yeah.
Where it's like her rise to power.
Yeah, it's got 8 boats. And it's just her.
Number 8, and it's like a Chinese menu or something like that.
Yeah, what's a? Did we talk about her origin story once about why she does hate foreign people so much?
Yeah, what is...
Didn't we say she
what's
got
her
her
joke
heart
on?
broken in high school by an
Oh,
exchange
yeah.
student?
Oh, yeah,
really?
because I
Wang
wanted to
Ping,
do
yeah,
Pauline
Wang
Hanson the
Ping.
musical.
Oh, that's funny.
And it was going to be, it'd be an origin story, and an Asian
That's
kid
what it
wouldn't date
was.
her because she had red hair, so then she hates all Asians.
Yeah, and then as soon as all she wants is love from Wang Ping, the exchange student.
I like the idea that she was doing a comedy show and it's only Asian people, and then she bombed.
Oh.
And then she literally just goes into the same path as the Joker.
Oh,
It's the same film, pretty much.
it's the same feel, just with her head.
Except instead of Gotham, it's like Ipswich or something.
Yeah, that's what she's from, Ipswich.
Perfect.
All right, next story.
Aussie OnlyFans girl finds out stepdad was her #1 subscriber.
Oh, what
I
a bloke!
saw this.
What a nice guy.
Yeesh.
Number 1 though. Are you supposed to?
How many she
support-
got?
Yeah, you supposed
That's
to.
a valid question. How many has she got? She only got 2?
And
Two
if,
dads?
No.
if she's struggling for rent and he's like, okay, there's a way, and she's like too proud to take a hand out, he's like, I'm going to help you out, pay rent.
Okay, so it's like a Robin Williams film. Kind of
Yeah, he probably doesn't look at it.
Yeah. Even though every time he does, he's like, this bitch got 450,000 subscribers?
I did read a little bit of this, and it did say that he was making special requests for content.
Oh, what are the special requests? Tell me.
I can get the video.
Oh
up.
my God, are you
no
serious?
way. Get the video up.
Oh.
Get the video up.
Is this like...
And for the boys listening, what's her link?
Because, this is a weird...
Oh, she's-
This is a weird moral conundrum, though, isn't it? Because it's like... You know, like, that's what you're on there for.
For the stepdad bundle.
Like, you're like, no, but like
Grant, can we get sound on, please?
like you're on there to kind of do that stuff. Like that's what like you know,
Yeah.
is it like your dad coming in
Yeah,
and
I'd say
ordering McDonald's? Like if you
Yeah.
work at McDonald's,
True.
like you I know it's gross, but you're doing a service, and like
It's entertainment.
if anything, dude, the stepdad could be doing it to prove a point.
And
You know what I
then
mean?
I
Like,
don't know
like
who's
the
on
stepdad's
here.
being
And
like,
it's
"Hey,
learning a
look, here's some
lesson."
crazy stuff. Like, do this. Let's push your limits. Do you really want to fucking do this?"
And
It could be like a super psych out like bluff from the stepdad being like, I don't like you on there, your mum doesn't like you on there. Here's how bad it could be. I'll jump on there and I'll fucking watch everything you do. And like,
yeah, to hold
I mean,
it-
I say
hold it
this, but
back.
watch this and be like,
But-
it's a picture of him holding his dick
But-
going, say my name and your mum's name at the same time. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm
Would you
like
prefer to fuck me or your dad?
Say
it's
sneak-
like immediately
sneak
I'm
into
just
my-
in defense mode. I'm like, no, come on, you know, give stepdad a chance. And then we get on there and it's just him going, fucking
Sneak into my room when mum goes to sleep. I'm not saying that. But I will say that at least it's just her stepdad following her. It's not her actual dad because
All right, let's watch this.
she doesn't know her actual
Depends how
dad.
long he's been around, I reckon.
Plus, then she
on
makes a
my
video
naughty
about it.
side.
That's crazy.
Like I said in a previous video, we messaged every single day on the website.
Well, that's
and
on you
he
at
would
some
make
point.
requests almost every single day. One of them was to see the underwear that I was wearing every day. At the time, I was working still, so I was out of the house 5 days a week, and he would ask for pictures in the bathroom or the change rooms of wherever I was. He also requested that when I was filming solo content at home that I would not do it in the bathroom or in the shower. He always wanted it to be on my bed or on the floor of my bedroom, which,
He's got a
mind you,
camera.
he had access to this room every single day. He also was helping out do the washing at home with said underwear. I actually have here a little notebook from the time, and it says the name of the username, change room /public stuff that he was wanting. Here is the custom content.
Okay, all right. First things
What?
first. First things first. Like, you reckon it's real, or you reckon she's doing it for clout?
No, I reckon it's real, 100%. Because we've heard similar
what I mean?
stories before.
Because she's getting
Good point.
huge. She's getting huge publicity off it. Like, if you guys are talking about it.
Nah,
Oh.
I feel like that'd be too crazy for her personal life to bring up such a fucking.
But if she doesn't even have a stepdad, no one will
Someone
give a
to call
fuck.
her
Someone
out
will just
for
make
it,
it
though.
up.
You know what I mean? Like,
people snitch, bro.
She went through how she found out the username
Oh, yeah.
and the detective
Yeah.
work she did.
I
It
don't,
was
I don't think people.
How
lie
did
about
she
that.
find out? Can you summarize?
so the username was very particular, and then she saw the same username had viewed her TikTok profile, and it said "from your contacts," like phone contacts.
dude, because she's got the number in the phone.
Oh damn,
Dude, that's not even detective work. That's TikTok
That's
going, yo,
easy.
this motherfucker's looking at you. Oh, dude, that's so gross. Is that
Dude.
she Aussie as well? Is that
Yep.
Australia? Oh, that's gross.
As someone who's done a lot of espionage,
Frenchy.
he should have done that. It's Frenchy.
That's hectic. So what's the final verdict? Is she still...
Her mum has broken up with the stepfather,
Dude,
well,
and
call.
he's been there.
That's
I think
pretty
he's been
fucking
around
creepy.
since she was a young kid. So
Oh,
just-
that's so much
Oh,
worse.
Woody Allen
goodness.
shit.
dude.
Yikes!
That's gross.
Yikes!
Fun story. Great for the podcast. Made everything really lighthearted.
Can we go back to those sweaters that redhead was?
yeah.
Yeah, back to the racists. Okay, do you want to do the next stories?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
unless it's as horrific as that one, then I could probably suggest maybe a lighter story about a duck riding a surfboard or something, dude.
I would second the duck riding the surfboard story, please.
Okay. We've got two articles here that I've titled "Too Fat to Fly."
Yes.
Okay.
So this is open up to debate. So the first one here is a TikTok from a plus-size TikToker who argues that
Plus size TikToker. She's on minute hour.
She's got to use that 0.5 setting on her
That's
mobile
it.
to film it.
It's not TikTok.
Yeah, the fisheye lens.
It's not TikTok. It's Ding Dong. Like, you know what I mean? It's got a much louder ring to it. It's plus size TikToker, dude. Ding Dong.
Old grandfather clocks.
Yes, dude.
It's only like sections of faces.
It's in a 3 frame per second rate, dude. That's what it comes at. It's like filming out a Nokia from like the mid 90s.
People listening are probably like, "Oh, come on, guys!" And then if you see her, you'll be like, "Yeah, she's a plus
I can
size
get it up.
TikToker." And this was her complaining about not being able to fit through the aisle on
Yeah.
a plane.
Oh, dude, if you can't fit through the aisle,
Oh, shit.
Honestly, it's discrimination that they can't build wider aisles in airplanes.
But you turned sideways.
2023, she said.
Oh, okay. No, she fits sideways.
yeah, man. Dude,
And that's
this-
through the first
dude,
class section.
this
That's the
chick's-
first class section.
Dude, this chick's smuggling pillows. Look at her, dude. What's going on here?
Yeah, she.
At
that-
least the seats would be a bit more
look
comfortable.
how small that backpack looks on her back.
Yeah, that's a European
Dude,
backpacker's
that's a
backpack.
full size luggage. She was supposed to check that in.
Bruh.
No, but dude, I mean, look, if you let's just say, look, it's not your choice, right?
Yes.
Let's just say it's not your choice. Say, you got one of them types.
Yeah, eating
know?
disorder where you
Yeah.
have to eat heaps of food.
Yeah. So you got like
not
Lizzo-itis or
what-
whatever you got, dude. And you can't go, it's not your fault. It's the same as someone being like hell tall.
Yes.
Like it's not your fault. It's like, well, what are you gonna do? Be like, oh, we'll change
A plane.
door frames?
Yeah.
Can you change all the door frames in the world? It's like, no, this is regulation size, man. Like, this is what the government sat down and went, yo, if you're too big to get through this, you fucking fat, bro. Even the government has a standard measurement where it's like, we can get couches through this. It's 950. That's what it is. I know exactly how much it is. It's
Oh.
950 millimeters, dude.
And it's like some people are
it's
small, like
5
little
centimeters,
people.
dude. If you are
can't
5
make everything smaller.
if you're 5 centimeters shorter than a meter wide, then dude, you need to buy your own plane. You should, and to be honest, if you probably didn't, if you like cut down.
Save some money.
Yeah,
You could-
fitting,
yeah.
not being able to fit through an aisle. At some point, you're like, get the
Maybe I
glad
need to make
wrap,
some
wrap
changes.
me up.
Yeah, like
Wrap-
I
wrap-
don't
wrap
like,
me up.
I've never fed a hippopotamus, but I assume it takes a lot of money to do one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
No, you're not wrong.
I reckon.
I've had a few.
I don't know. I don't have much sympathy for people like that.
I do, but I'm just a better person than you.
What are they going to do? Get a jumbo jet?
No, it's not even like that. It's just kind of like, like it sucks if you're that big, but you're
And
big.
she kind of did fit through the aisles. I think the problem's going to be when you fucking sit next to someone.
Like when people are like, oh, you shouldn't pick up fat people. I'm like, yeah, I shouldn't pick up fat people. That's not a fat person. That's two. You know what I mean? Like that's like that's not a fat person, dude.
So you think 2 against 1's
dude,
fair?
dude, straight up, bro. Like,
But what did the next airline do? Why did I see a video of
like
someone...
you can't get in your seat.
a
It's
lady
who
getting
sold her the
weighed.
ticket? Like that's where
Yeah,
the
but
issue
wait-
should be.
Wait for this next one, Rory. Alex, why did I see a video of some lady getting weighed at the airline?
So a traveller shared a TikTok of another passenger who was
I
asked
love
to
that
step
already. I
on the
love that.
baggage scale before takeoff.
Please
She
show
was
us this.
asked to step on. Wait, the woman was asked to step on the baggage scale because she claimed she was 130 pounds, which is about 60 kilograms.
Okay, I'm excited. To
But
see
why
this.
did she have to lie? about
Because they were going on a small aircraft, and then they needed travellers' weight for safety reasons.
Oh, like a 10-seater or something.
I'm excited to watch this video. You have this video?
I feel like they wouldn't
No,
have,
the video's been deleted, but I do have a photo of it.
Okay.
I feel like they wouldn't have cut her out if they just said the weight. I think it's more about distributing the weight.
Look at that.
Oh, that's degrading.
Yeah, but see, I wouldn't say that she's like that fat.
No, she shouldn't have
no,
lied.
no,
Yeah.
like-
don't lie.
Like, yeah, she's not.
It was
like,
more about like to balance out the sides of the plane because they're smaller. They'll fucking be off center or something.
And
Yeah.
I actually wouldn't, like, because there's those weighing things where you're like, I wonder how much I weigh.
And also, did they
Bit
weigh
of fun.
everyone?
No.
I think it's because she was obviously lying. She's like, I'm 60 kilograms.
Oh,
And they're
yeah,
like,
fair.
bro, you're
She could be
clearly
small.
not.
She could be like short. I don't know.
Nah, she's not 60.
Is it easier to smuggle cocaine the bigger you are or not?
Yeah,
Surely.
you got more body pockets.
But also, you're more obvious, I think, and you move slower.
I don't know. I reckon you could get some fucking snails of cocaine in there, like long
Oh,
slugs, small,
snails.
like little snakes of cocaine.
Oh,
maybe.
yeah.
In the
That's the
rolls?
way to do
I
it,
can
in
see
the
that.
rolls.
I can see that. Do you have another story, Alex?
I've got a few more, but we're at about 55 minutes,
Oh,
and
wow.
I was a bit late
Give
because
us
I was
one more.
trying to deal with
Give
the
us
air
one more, and
conditioner.
then we'll move on
So
to
that'd
the
be around-
final.
Yeah. So we've still got the fake news segment to come.
Oh yeah. So we've been doing this segment since you've been on here.
I've kind of been watching this.
Yeah,
right,
it's
and I've been
confusing,
seeing it pop
right?
up, and
If you
yeah,
don't know.
it's very confusing because
If you
I'm
don't
like,
know, you're like, that doesn't seem.
I'm like, Frenchie's really losing it, dude.
It's very
You know
fun.
what I mean?
It's
So what we
very
do is the
fun.
audience is in on it. They know we're just talking shit,
Yeah.
but then they'll support it in the comments and be like, I heard this as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we try and get something. We did it with Zac Efron. Said he was dating a chick from Nowra Macca's, and it got picked up by news articles as real
Yeah,
news.
yeah,
that's
yeah.
great.
So the idea is to say something crazy that could be
Because
almost
celebrities
believable.
will never diffuse it. They'll never come
Yeah.
out and say, this is wrong.
Yeah.
So we can pretty much say whatever we want.
So the idea is we can do multiple takes, but we've got to make it look like we're all
What's
serious.
trending at the moment? Who are we going to do
Yeah,
it
who's
about?
about?
So we've got Pauline Hanson.
Oh yeah, I was saying I want to do something about her selling other things, so not just sweaters, like bathwater, like a Belle Delphine type.
Oh, okay,
story.
go.
All right,
Down to
all
that.
right.
Kim Kardashian
And then-
was on the internet, I think today, just
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
like crying. She's like, it's so hard being a single mom. It's like you're a billionaire. You probably
Oh, dude, she'd have so
probably
many
hard because
people.
you've never seen your kids.
So true.
Because Pete Davidson's dick's in your
Yeah,
mouth the
dude.
whole time.
No, she's
He's
on-
moved
she's-
on to
yeah,
other.
he's gone. I
Well-
think she's dating a Laker or something.
Yeah,
now.
because she was courtside for 2 games in a row, and Drake says if your girl courtside, she fucking someone on the team.
Yeah.
Could
I
be
think,
fucking-
I think it had a bit more rhythm than that, but
Yeah.
that was pretty much
No,
what
that
it
was pretty much. Yeah, if your girl courtside, she fucking someone on the team. It's a dream. Drake City, men 588.
Mem 5. That was my backup.
Yeah.
I like the support.
She could be fucking the ref
That's funny.
because no one will see that coming.
No one would see that coming.
And he's got old money or something.
Austin Reeves probably. I think that's what the
Yeah,
Old
word
money
on the
ref.
street
Likes
is.
a
All
young
right,
white boy,
I'll tell you my Pauline news.
Okay, go for it.
So a lot of people might have seen in the news, Pauline Hanson's been doing some crowdfunding because she's actually getting sued. So you would have seen she's selling some of her sweaters that she knitted, which is totally random. But if you go to her website, she's selling a bunch of other stuff as well. She's selling used bath water.
Oh, for how much?
It's only $20 a cup. I don't know why they're doing it
cup?
in cups.
It comes out in cups. It comes out in cups, dude. Just open vessel shipping. Is that what it is? He's just out there.
So you can shut it down.
Lidless containers worth of Pauline Hanson's bathwater. This is supposed to be a believable segment, mate.
Okay.
She's not out there just, and you know they're all in those like different coloured kids' plastic cups. Like there's a blue one and an
that's
orange
why-
one and a green one. Cups.
Okay.
Sort it out.
That'll
Tom.
work, Tom. That'll work.
Sort
No.
it out. No, that's not good. No
that'll
one's
work.
gonna. What, they
That'll
got
work,
glad
Rory.
wrap
That'll
over the
work.
top of them?
That'll work.
They just come like a miso
No,
soup.
because they scoop it out by the cup and then they put it in a container. Everyone knows
Yeah,
that.
a little
Okay.
flask.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me
Start
go,
it-
let me go.
start
No,
it-
no, let me
start
go.
it- Tell us start again.
$20 isn't bad. What else is on there?
On her website,
Yeah.
you can buy toenails, which I thought was weird. They're in little like Ziploc bags.
Yep.
They're quite long, which is strange.
At least they're contained. At least we're not spilling them. At least we've got our containering problem
Rory
solved.
can't get over the cup thing. It's good.
All right,
Put it in. Fine, we'll go again. We'll
put
go.
the toenails in a Ziploc bag, but leave the water out just to do its thing. Do
Comes
that.
in a soggy
Okay,
package.
go
Yeah.
again, Tom, because otherwise Rory will never be able to get over
Oh
this.
no, my parcel's wet. That is the parcel.
You can have a top on a cup. Everyone knows.
You can
no
have
one
a
will-
top on a
no one
cup.
else
like a
is
little
going to have a
T-shirt that
problem
just
with
says
that.
Pauline on it. Yeah.
Okay, go again then.
Again, the same one.
Start again. Start from the beginning.
Okay.
All right. Hey Tom, have you yeah, I'm setting it up.
Okay.
Hey Tom, I heard you've got some crazy news for us.
Yeah, guys, we've got Kieran Lyons on the podcast.
Just want to get some of that cup water, please. Can I get some of the cup water? Don't tell
Okay.
anyone. Don't tell anyone. But can I get some of the cup water?
Okay, I'll start off. Tom, what's this I hear about Pauline Hanson selling jumpers?
Yeah, so Pauline's had to go out like crowdfunding from all these people because she's getting sued for saying racist shit on Twitter.
No fucking way. What'd she say?
I know, who knew Pauline Hanson was racist? She told a lady to go back to Pakistan, basically, and now she's selling jumpers. But what's weird, you go on her website, she's also selling handfuls of water from the bath. This guy just blew up my own bit.
Yeah. And lidless saucepans. A saucepan size
She's
worth of
selling the
bathwater.
bottom half of all Tupperware containers.
And she
That's
sends
what
the
she's
package,
doing.
but she doesn't close the envelope. It's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, different
Open
story.
water
All right, no,
bombs.
do.
Open water bombs.
I thought you were gonna go. She's selling backpacks and luggage, like, like that's what
Okay.
she's making now.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
making. She's
you
making
know a
luggage.
Kim K one then.
Yeah, tell us why she was crying on Instagram.
Kim Kardashian has been on the internet again lately. She's broken the internet again. She's actually been crying for two reasons. One, she feels like it's really hard to be a single mum, and she's struggling with single mum life. Two, she had to just sell her $8 billion home.
$8 billion.
Yeah. So she's just sold the house for $8 billion, and she's also a bit upset that it's difficult to be a single mum.
Poor thing. I do feel for her.
Yeah.
This is a lot harder than what it is, isn't it, for you?
Look at
Where's
you
your
making
riffing?
fun of Tom.
Where's his riffing?
I'll
You're
just do-
supposed to be moving
I'll just do the
forwards.
one I did before. But I didn't know where to go from your one because you gave us the $8 billion house sale and everyone's like, that's way less believable than the cup water. The cup water's more
$8 billion's
believable
an
than that.
expensive house.
Right.
I was going to say
and
something about it being on
$25 is
Mars.
expensive for a cup of water, bro.
Not if it's got Pauline's pubes in it.
All right, go on, you do one then.
I'll just do the one. So Kim Kardashian has been seen at every Lakers home game lately, courtside. Everyone's speculating who she's dating now.
One of the players, maybe?
No, word on the street is that it's actually not a player. She's hooking up with one of the refs.
Which one?
One of the
Scott
umpires.
Foster, I believe. He's a good-looking 50-year-old man, like really muscly. One of the best refs in the game. So it only makes sense that she's elevating to the next level.
Oh, he's the guy who I heard comes from like old money. So he does the reffing because he loves it. But he's worth like $4 billion, I think.
Yeah, his dad actually invented Foster's,
Yeah, the beer.
the beer.
And,
Yeah.
and he's great at eating ass. Yeah, that's perfect.
That's funny.
See, that's how you do it, bro.
Are these going into the actual podcast or
Yeah.
are these takeaway? Oh, okay, yes.
Because they like seeing the bloopers. As
Oh,
well.
yeah, they like to see us
Isn't that
riffing.
the whole podcast?
Yeah, exactly. They watch a real podcast after this.
What's one more we can do? Do you want to do the single mum one? I can riff on that with you.
I can make one up.
Yep.
Yeah, all right.
Who's in the news? The soccer.
Taylor Swift and Maddie Healy are going out.
Oh,
Who's Matty
do one
Healy?
Taylor
From
Swift and the
1975.
1975 lead singer Matt Healy. He's toxic. We don't like him if we're Swift fans.
Do we not like it?
Beyonce just started her world tour in fucking UK, I think.
I think it was Sudan.
Sudan. Taylor Swift's doing her show. She just did 3 hours in the rain. If you English Premier League just wrapped up, Man City won it. So if you want to do any riffs on them, in terms of the Aussie stuff, footy's just
Or
still
you could
going.
talk about from my Woman's Day magazine,
Just do exact story
Nicole's
from that.
nightmare. Katie and Keith flirting on set. Keith Urban, Katy Perry, Nicole Kidman's nightmare.
How the fuck is Keith Urban still in the news?
I don't know. Apparently he's big in the US.
Doing what? Is he country singer? I thought he
Country
was
singer, yeah.
banging Kylie for a while, wasn't he? Wasn't
don't
that his thing?
I think he's been with
No,
Nicole, for
Nicole,
ages.
bro.
Nicole Kidman.
Oh, okay. All right. What about the King of England just bought Jeffrey Epstein's island?
Okay, yeah. I
Oi,
like that.
I was actually
Thinking
yeah, well,
about
that's
buying?
good. That's good.
Someone
But
did just buy it,
I actually
though.
just was on some Twitter dark thread,
The dark web.
and someone's
Web
got
Twitter,
someoone's got
face,
proof
Graham
that Epstein was
stream.
blackmailing Bill Gates because Bill Gates hooked up with one of Epstein's girls or something like that.
Oh, shit.
So I haven't had time to look in. It was on the train as I was going here. I was like,
Ooh.
yo, that would make sense, eh? But it could also be a right-wing dude going, I've got proof.
Yeah, Twitter's not the most factually...
Yeah, pretty
Safe
hard to a
place.
black guy who invented the computer and owns
Yeah,
computers.
true.
You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
But that was in
pretty
the
certain-
90s, bro. They were using floppy disk bus then. He doesn't even know about TikTok
Oh,
yet,
as soon
bro.
as someone goes on a Mac, he's out.
Yeah, he's out, bro.
Yeah.
He don't know nothing about Max. So what rumor? What are you doing? You doing Prince Charles or
the
something?
Epstein Island thing.
Yeah,
yeah,
do it,
who's
do
the
it.
king again? What's he called?
Charles.
Charles. All right, I should know that. Ladies and gentlemen, this just in.
We'll go with it.
It's breaking-
You want to
I
do it
like
like
it's
that?
breaking
Yeah,
news.
do
Yeah,
it
It's
like
I
breaking
think
that.
someone just crashed their fucking
Yeah.
car. You scared him.
Sorry to interrupt this important podcast, but we have a message that needs to be said.
Are you? Are
Frenchy's
you,
gay.
are you about to tell us?
No,
Are
it's
you about
back
to
to the
tell us that
podcast.
Sandy Hook didn't happen?
All right, guys, the frogs, they're fucking.
What does that guy say?
The frogs are gay and squirrels are lesbians. The queen's a monkey that's trained to talk to
You
dolphins.
can do it, Rory. You can do it.
What am
I
I doing?
believe in
All
you.
right. Dude, did you hear this crazy story that just happened recently? Like, I never thought that, anyone would do it, but because the Epstein Island, because everyone's, gone,
Yeah.
they put it up for sale.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
That's pretty big
Who
news.
bought it?
Yeah, crazy, because, how the British Empire, like,
They like to buy things.
they like to buy land. and
Invading
stuff.
land, yeah.
Yeah. King Charles.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, King Charles just bought the pedo island.
Epstein's Island. What's he
Holy-
going to do with it?
Probably let his brother go there.
Andrew.
Yeah, it's probably the only place they can put
Oh,
him.
put and build a resort too or something, or not?
Cage.
Yeah, maybe.
Just a cage.
I didn't look into their
Yeah.
architectural plans.
King Charles bought Epstein's Island. You heard it here first.
Man, that guy's got his big fat fingers in everything.
Yeah. The family jewels are going to a different island, aren't they?
Who wants a massage? Okay. That's beautiful then.
Cool.
Oh my god, at least run it out smoothly.
Oh, so when's your next tour? Tell the people. Sell
Oh
it.
yeah, before we finish, you're
This isn't
going on
fake
tour,
news,
aren't
guys.
you?
He is going on tour.
Here's some more fake news.
Let's
on
get
my
a bag
desk.
tour, isn't it?
No, that's the after party.
After party.
He
Yeah.
sells these tote bags called Let's
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
get a bag on it.
Oh,
They're
no, I
great.
do have
They're
one of those.
great.
Yeah, I am selling tote bags that say "Should we get a bag?" on them, which is very funny because I'm hilarious.
That is a good idea.
You know what would be good fake news?
What?
Because your show's called Beast, yeah?
Yeah,
Mr. Beast suing you because you called your tour Beast.
that'd be cool.
That actually would be good fake news.
Yeah.
Good
If you
little
can get that
promo.
traction. Yeah, a little promo, bro. You got to think about that shit. Or sell some knitters for your tour too.
Yeah, I was actually gonna make little baby socks.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love that.
What?
Yeah, they're whites only. I'm pitching it to Pauline Hanson.
Okay. You start. Is it July? Your tour starts.
Yeah, start on July 5th in Ballarat, and then go Bendigo, Melbourne, Brisbane, Gold Coast, Sydney, Adelaide, Perth, Manjimup,
Excuse me?
Newcastle. Yeah, Manjimup. Yeah,
I'm
the
going
fuck is
there.
that?
I'm going there.
Are we going
We're going
there?
there. Yeah.
Manjimup.
Manjimup. Yeah, it's like
like a
5 hours.
mining town.
Sounds like a fucking line from like a Dizzy Rascal song. Girl got Manjibop.
Girl got mungy ball.
Oh, go on, man.
Girl got that Manjibop.
Let's get them peas.
Got
brother.
them mad
Let's get
ting
them
jokes coming out in
peas.
Manjimup.
Manjibop.
Yeah. Bomberclat heading to Newcastle. And then Pussy All's going to go to Central Coast. And then, big clapping it up with the Prime Minister in Canberra.
Oh, hell yeah.
Is
bro.
that your last show in Canberra?
Yeah, last show's
what
in
a way
Canberra.
to finish the tour.
yeah.
Yeah,
Love that.
UC Theatre at the university.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Do you know abortions are free in Canberra? One of the bits I've been talking about.
Fun fact.
But it's true.
Okay, let's finish off with the final questions then, the final 5 we call them.
Oh, you asked me.
Is that all we got left?
Yep.
Yeah, just fun questions, and you're generally supposed to answer quickly, but
No, I didn't see her. Wasn't
Okay. Rory, who was your first celebrity crush?
Either Eva Mendes or Rosanna Dawson.
Roseanne Barr.
Who Rosanna Dawson?
Yeah,
Who's that?
Oh, yeah, I know who
She's
she
in
is.
Clerks
She's hot.
too.
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. She's in
You
like
don't
Star
know who
Wars
she
as well.
is.
Isn't she the foreign exchange student from American Pie?
Nope.
No.
She dated Eric Andre at one point.
Did she?
Oh, Rosario Dawson. I know
Rosario,
her.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Oh, you called her a white name, Roseanne.
Yeah.
Roseanne Barr, I think.
Don't know.
Can you put in Roseanne Barr
gorgeous.
for us?
Next
No,
question.
she's lovely. Wait, I want to see what he's getting. Okay.
Is that your celebrity crush?
Yeah,
Roseanne
yeah,
Barr.
yeah.
From Roseanne.
Beautiful.
It's
Okay.
Tracy from 60 Minutes, Mum. That's who it is.
Okay. Who do you think is the hottest cartoon character?
Oh, the chick from the Goofy movie.
Oh.
Get it up, please.
Oh, Goofy's partner.
No, Max, the Goofy's
Oh.
son, Max, has a crush on this chick. I know immediately. This is like the girl, and to be honest, almost every girl I've ever dated kind of looks like
Oh,
this.
damn.
Yeah, like my girlfriend looks like her.
Yeah,
Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's weird. There's like a person who looks like her.
Yeah.
But it kind of looks.
jerked off to that.
Eesh.
I took that photo.
Okay, Rory.
Yeah,
If you had to go on a celebrity boxing event, who would you most like to fight?
Frenchy. Like really, I would
That'd be
love to
so
fight you. I
funny.
think me and you would have such a good fight.
No, we wouldn't. You would very easily win.
I mean,
Celebrity soccer tournament, I'd beat you, but fighting.
I would love to fight Frenchy.
That would be so funny.
Yeah.
I would love to see that. Kenny tag
let's
team
get
with Lewis
training.
Spears because they're the same height and weight.
Yeah, bro.
I would love to fight you.
I bet you would.
So much fun. Dude, imagine how awful his trash talk would be before in the press
Oh,
conference.
bro.
You know?
I would love to see it. Your press conferences would be so funny.
Yeah, it'd be so good.
It would be great.
I would enjoy the press
Yeah.
conference part.
Yeah.
Fighting, not so much.
I'd
but
rock up with
yeah.
my own six-pack drawn on. I'd be like, I'll take that, dude.
Show it off first.
Yeah, dude.
Get to the weigh-in
With
first.
my own fake gold chain on, I'd do it.
I'll buy you one.
Jealousy is a curse. If you could join any band, past or present, who would you pick?
The Band of Merry Men.
That's a great answer.
From Robin
That's a
Hood.
great
I would
answer.
love to be one of the Merry Men.
That's a
You'd
great
be
answer.
Big John, I reckon.
Oh, yeah?
I don't
It's
know.
Little
It's-
John.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Little John and Robin Hood running through the forest. Oodle-laddy, oodle-laddy, golly, what a day.
Oh, he really knows it. There you go.
Okay, who, apart from people you've met, possibly in this room, who do you think is the most overrated comedian?
I think it's the most overrated comedian. Are we talking like, are we firing this out to like just Australian comics? Or are we doing
No,
this?
go worldwide.
I
Go
might
worldwide.
just stick locally.
Go worldwide. Someone people will know.
Worldwide
Like, who do you
overrated
think's
comic.
very... Like, you see, they've got a Netflix special, you're like, they're actually fucking trash.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a few people that I'm just like, I don't even know who you are or why you're on here, but I don't really watch them because I kind of get over it. Controversially, I think like Chappelle's probably a bit overrated.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, like he's
Throwing
very
that
good
out
and,
there.
and he's still the best, but I think people idolize him in a different way, especially lately, you know, because like, he's more of like a,
He's
more of a-
different
Yeah, he's
energy,
more of
for
like an
sure.
artist now, like a Kanye
I liked
figure. Like
my
he's
peak
left,
was
he's left comedy.
Chappelle Show for sure was the peak for me of my enjoyment.
His first show.
Yes.
Okay. Since then, it's gone
that's
downhill
when
for
he
you.
was 19, bro. That was 40 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, what's the weirdest porn you've ever watched?
Oh, okay. I had like a stint for a while where I was watching like cartoon porn, but like not like,
Like that hentai shit?
yeah, like the crazy, like a big
octopus.
giant like demon orc thing would like fuck a tiny little Asian girl. It's like
Is that why you had to stop smoking weed for a bit?
no, dude, that was when I was sober, dude. I was like the world. Yeah, no, I've done that. Some of the girls in those have dicks as well. Yeah, so it's like a she-male orc-titted woman.
But
fucking-
cartooned?
Yeah, it's like 3D rendering.
Did you ever start drawing your own? Like,
No, I did draw penises for a while. Put hats on them.
oh,
That's pretty
cool.
funny.
Yeah.
Last question: if you can star in any film or franchise, what are you picking?
Butt Slut 7.
Okay, perfect.
That was the best one.
yeah,
It was like old Chappelle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're like,
no.
Benjamin Button, idiot.
the all
Butt
male.
Slut 7! Seventh time with the sluts who love butts.
It's only dudes in that.
No, dude. It's not.
That's awesome. Anything else you want to say, Alex?
No, that's it.
Okay, nothing else on the dock. Rory, thank you for coming. If you'd
Thanks,
like to
Rory.
check out his tour, his show, RoryLoweComedy.com
Yeah.
/tickets or just .com?
.com, it's all on the home
Yeah,
screen.
he's coming to a place near you or not.
Yeah. And don't worry about opening for me. I've got someone else.
Okay, who you got? what? Throwing that out on me now?
That's
No,
how
he was
feel
just
about it.
relaying a message from Bert, actually.
Okay,
So
thanks,
don't worry
Bert.
about it. Don't worry about it.
Okay, well, I
That's
guess
what
I'm not opening. I was going to throw that out there right at the end, but I'm not. I didn't get the call up. He will not be on this podcast again, so I hope you enjoyed this episode.
See me next week on Tom and Rory.